My name is Edison. I'm here with Juan with More Homes, and we are back with another episode of Community Hunters.
Where we at today, Eddie?
Well, I think we are in a place that's known for its beautiful hills, beautiful lakes. It was actually founded in 1886 and incorporated in...
Wait, you said hills in Orlando?
There is hills in Orlando, yeah.
Wow. Okay.
Absolutely. You can find them here at...
We're in Clermont, the largest city in the Lake County. Is that correct?
That's right, largest city.
The first location that we picked today is the Citrus Tower. It's not the Tower of Terror, it's not a tower that's gonna go in an elevator super fast, but it's a tower that Floridians use to see Florida's beauty. All right, so we're up here, Eddie. I'm surprised you're not shaking. What's happened to you?
I am scared of heights, but this seems pretty solid though. I don't feel it swaying or anything.
I think he's growing on you, bro.
I don't know about growing, but yeah, it's not bad. How old is this thing anyway?
Wait, actually, before we get to that point, we're gonna do something a little bit different today, okay? So today, Eddie, I wanna play a game with you. And if you win, I'll provide lunch today.
All right.
Are you down for that?
Is there any Eddie V's around here?
Whatever you wanna be at. I think there's Eddie V's here though. You down?
All right, hit me. What you got?
Perfect. So this is the game we're gonna play, guys. So I'm gonna ask Eddie 5 questions. If he gets 3 of them right, I take him to lunch. Okay? You ready? Let's do it.
Let's do it.
All right, Eddie, the first question that I have for you is age. What's your age? I'm thinking.
My age? You don't want to know?
When was this building built?
Well, I mean, I did do some homework before we came out here. So, it's an easy one. It was actually, I believe it was built in 1955 and opened in 1956, something like that.
You got it right. You got 1. You gotta get 2 more. Okay? I think I have some good ones for you. How many lakes do you think Lake County has?
Well, that's an easy one.
I'll give you a tip. Okay? It's less than 2,000, but more than 1,000. I think that makes it easier.
Less than 2,000, but more than 1,000?
Yeah. So you got 1,000 options.
Well, you want me to round it up, or you want me to be exact?
If you round that up by 20, I'll count it. You got 3 chances.
Well, guess what? I'm gonna be exact. There's 1,442 lakes in Lake County.
But you're reading. Come on, bro.
And there's over 30,000 lakes in Florida.
He's cheating, but it's okay. I'm gonna count it.
It's written right there on the wall.
It's written right in front of him. 1442 lakes, or 1,442 lakes in the entire
Natural
county.
lakes too. Natural lakes, not man-made.
So I'm guessing that's why they call it Lake County.
If I had to take a wild guess, I think so.
Yep. Yeah. Well, 1,400 lakes is quite a bit, so I would call it Lake County as well.
Yeah.
All right. So let's go with that one. Don't cheat me. All right. So how tall do you think the building is in feet?
Well, I kind of measured it before we got here.
With the telephone?
Yeah. So according to my measurement tape, it was 226 feet tall.
You just want lunch today, don't you?
I'm hungry.
I think you did your homework. Well, 226 feet, that's pretty tall, right? So actually, a fact is that this building was the highest point in Florida in the beginning. Of course, right now we have taller buildings, but once there was nothing but orange trees, citrus trees, right? That's why they call it Citrus Tower, because here you could see all the citrus trees that Florida had. But at some point in history, it was the highest point in the entire Florida. Isn't that crazy?
Yeah, that's great to know, man.
Yeah, so if you come here and you take a look at it, the elevator kind of looks old, isn't it?
Yeah.
But it works.
We got stuck on the second floor for a little while.
It got us here. Eddie, so if it's 226 feet tall, how many stories do you think this building would have if it was an apartment complex building?
Oh, that's a very good question, man. I'm gonna have to take a guess on this one. 226 feet tall. Let's say the average ceiling height is about 10 feet.
You can't be reading anymore.
I will say about 22
Oh
stories.
God, so you're so smart today, man. Are you gonna get a star? Yeah, do we have a star?
I just use common sense on this one.
Yeah? Oh, very common.
Math genius.
Let's go back on that. So how do you do it?
So what I did was the average height on a ceiling is 10 feet. It's 226 feet, so do the math. About 22 stories. 22, 23 if you want to round it.
I guess he has it right. Okay. So I'm hearing the rules have changed. You gotta get all 5 right before you can get it.
No, that doesn't count.
Yeah,
that doesn't count. You're cheating.
That comes from higher than us.
The higher up.
Yeah, so the directors want you to get 5 of them right before you can go to lunch. You think you have this one?
I don't know.
So far, you've done pretty good.
We'll see.
How many million of concrete
Oh man.
does a building, a tower like this,
How am I supposed to know
will
that?
contain to be built?
I'm not a contractor.
Well, you're a real estate agent.
Well, according
You
to my
should-
calculations,
and your experience as a realtor.
you have about, let's see here, about 100 pounds per square feet.
What's the square footage here?
I don't know. Okay, I'm gonna take a wild guess. How many pounds of concrete?
How many million of pounds of concrete does this building contain?
Man,
So I give you a tip. It's in the
It's
millions.
in the millions, right? I mean, if I had
Well,
to
you
take
have
a guess-
100 million. You have 100 million guesses.
So if I had to take a wild guess, I'm gonna say about 20 million pounds.
I'm gonna give you 2 more chances. So I'm actually gonna break it into brackets. So it's in between 1 to 10. That's one option. 10 to 20. That's second option.
Okay.
30 to 40. That's the third option. 40 to 50. That's the fourth option. So out of those 4 options, which one do you think is the right one?
I'm gonna go in the middle. I'm gonna go for 45 pounds. I
45
mean, 45 million pounds. I mean.
So he didn't get lunch, guys. But the reality is that it takes 5 million pounds of
That's
concrete
it?
to build a
Wow.
tower like
I really
this.
thought it was more than that.
Yep. Well, thank you so much for tuning in with us. We'll have some trivia questions next.
So from the Citrus Tower to the Lincoln Memorial. Just kidding. I'm actually right across the street from the Citrus Tower here at the President's Hall of Fame. Actually, inside we'll find a nice life-size replica of the White House plus a whole bunch of other stuff. So we're gonna go check it out. $15 to get in and you get a 1-year pass with your entrance.
Now, let's talk about the real estate market. In Clermont, the median price is $430,000. Back in August 2022, the prices were up 19% from last year. Although we only saw 133 homes compared to 162, which tells us the low inventory. But now, as you guys all know, the market is adjusting, so we've seen the prices going down and houses selling for 98% of asking price. So they're selling a little under asking price today due to the adjustment. All right, so as promised, you did not win lunch, but I think we all agree that you might deserve at least 80% of the bill.
Or the dessert at least.
We are here at the Crooked Spoon, a very famous place here in Clermont, because everything that they have is in-house made.
Oh really?
Yep. They're very famous for the 420 burger. Nothing to do with weed, but
First thing that came to my mind.
but it's the popular dish that you can come eat here. Also, they have the espresso martini. I'm looking forward to
that sounds
have
delicious.
one of those. But yeah, for sure, man.
All right, guys. So before we go in there and enjoy this beautiful meal, actually healthy meal, a lot to cover. So we have plenty of things to visit. More lakes. I heard there's a nice vineyard for us to go check out.
Okay.
And of course, you can't come to Clermont and do the lakefront. So stay tuned for part 2.
Yeah, Clermont is known because of the healthy lifestyle. It's actually one of the most healthy lifestyle places where you can live in the entire United States. So I want to tell you all about that, but you gotta stay with us and tune in. So don't remember, more homes. Keep watching us, the community hunters. Let's go eat.